Good morning, good afternoon, good bunch. Once. Murichape Bruno. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Hi guys. Hi guys. How are you? How's everybody doing? How's your Tuesday going? How's been your weekend? How are you? You okay? I'm fine. I am good. I am good. I am good. Today there's a song, the song I was singing. There's a certain way that song speaks to me. And for those of you, foot in place up. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, you hear freedom calling, calling you to answer. I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Guys, I have something to talk about. Something important to talk about. Something that has been chewing me so bad. Something that has been bothering me so much. Call your friends. This is a very short live. No washala washala. Wire. Tien. Yesterday I was watching ZMBC, yeah? And they're talking about the food basket. And as of this month, the estimation of the food basket in Zambia was 7,100 and something. I can't remember the last digits, but I know for a fact the food basket was estimated at 7,000. It got me thinking. It really, really got me thinking in that how many people in this country make 7,000 kwacha? And by the way, the 7,000 is estimated for a family of 5 people. So if you leave the 5 of you, for you to have a good meal, muje bueno per month, that is, kuti mukute mukare bwino vonse chabe, you are estimated to spend at least 7,250 kwacha. How many people work in this country and get paid 7,000 kwacha? Nibangat. How many people in this country do businesses and their business return per month, the profit margin per month is 7,000? Nibangati. It really got me thinking in that I reached a point where I thought, wait a minute. I had a 1,000 kwacha. I went into Spa. I live near Spa. I went into Spa Crossroads, and I picked out a few things. And sakayaunga, sugar, cooking oil, wakapona ka cremora, wakapona tray ya maeggs, wakapona ka package kandi yo kuja pamozi, wakapo na tea bags. 1,000 kwacha stabwanji ya sila. Why are we allowing our currency depreciate so much? Just yesterday again, I was watching on YouTube. I was watching this Nigerian YouTuber that was comparing Zimbabwe and Zambia, and what they were saying was that Zimbabwe has harsh climatic conditions as compared to Zambia. climatic conditions are really good. They're favorable for agriculture, they're favorable for a lot of things, they're favorable for livestock, they're favorable. We live in a beautiful country, you know? And after everything that Zimbabwe has been through, you know, the shit score of Zimbabwe and Zambia, as in which country would be suitable for you to go and visit, was equal. Both Zimbabwe and Zambia scored 3. In that we may have a better climatic condition, but then Zimbabwe has, in as much as the economy is bad, but then Zimbabwe, lifestyle yabantu Zimbabwe, even when things are bad, is still better than Isekuno Zambia. So, yet again, I ask, what are we doing about improving our economy? What are we doing to improve currency yatu? Because 7,000 kwacha for food baskets per month of a family of 5 people is a lot of money. 7,000 kwacha is a lot of money. There are very few people in this country whose take home is 7,000 kwacha. Nibangono. Na mimi basebenza mumaboma, mimi basebenza muma bank, mimi basebenza kuma bureau, mimi basebenza kuti sibafola 7,000 kwacha. Bajame bagulisa malasha pamseo. Sibafola 7,000 kwacha. Baja mimi bagulisa tumapamera tunga. Sibafola 7,000, sibapanga 7,000 kwacha. So yet again I ask, teach the chan kuchita improve currency yatu. Kuskuru bamechene kwenda kuskuru tenzena bantu banzeru kuskuru right? We had wana kujia ma 1 ma distinction, wana kuchoka ma number 1, wana kupasa ma number 1, tachoka kuskuru tenda ku college. Kuna libaja wana ku studying economics, wana kupasa, wana kujia ma highest, wana kupaswa ma scholarship. Imwe ya mwana kupunza na ma age mates banga imwe ba 30 years, ba 35. Njoo mimi nikamba na imwe. I don't have business. Ukamba na bakuru abo. Ni bench tora beve. They've lived their time. I'm addressing the young like me. Davanti bonto apa mulomba pamela bonzavira kuti atakamba ba president achitabati sinikamba pali ba president sinikamba pa ma ministers nikamba pali imwe amene chinai kupunzira pamozi. You that were studying economics at Unza, you that were getting merits and distinctions in economics, why are you failing to show your skill? Mwazebanzeru imwe munali kupasa imwe munali kujama na 1 mukasi muja those problems were hard. Tezotamangira kuli imwe ndani basolving a branch cumulative curve ndani basolving a branch Pythagoras theorem tezo profunsa imwe mwenza kufichita understand mwenza kupasa ku school imwe mwenza banzeru. Why is it that when you go in these financial institutions, why are you failing to apply yourself to the max? Your excuse will be, no, bureaucracy mchito, sunga tenge wa mtu ndiwe junior, wa mtu chani. Wake up. Stand up and take a chance. Take a stand. Believe. Do something. Sinika manakuza anfuta, sinika manabakuru, nilibena ona nchito bakuru. Manaliving akudala, they've already done their thing. They've already built, they've done what they can do. Vamene vasta la manja vilipali iwe na ine. So me as Mainga nikufunza question. Na timunari kupasa class, munari kuja distinction mu EC. Are you telling me that the metaba na manga unza kuibe mtu olomoza na japo distinction mu economics muno Mzambia? Pamela bana vulila Unidas banking and finance kulibe olomoza na japo distinction. Pamela bana vulila Zikas kulibe olomozi ana jako distinction muzika. Monse my B students na my C+ students. Is that what you're saying? Apply yourselves, apply your knowledge. Don't go for work with the mentality or the notion of believing things as they are. Try and change. I know it's hard. I know there's this whole bureaucratic thing going on. There's this whole seniority. No, you can't suggest. But look, at the end of the day, you are put in that position. You work for a bank. If you work for Bank of Zambia, you work for Bank of Zambia so that you make the economy better for this country. I'm talking based on the knowledge I have. That vameni zakamba siza kupangira sense, vameni zakamba kama ni rubbish. Ai, nitapu no mzipita. Sinikamba nayo. That means you're not meant, you're not cut out for this conversation. If what I'm saying doesn't make sense for you, carry go. Oh yeah, come out. come out self. The kanisa nikamba na watu wamele wazali chita understand vile meni kamba hapo, because I'm not going to pretend like I know it all. I'm not going to pretend mongati niza vamene vima chitika makevi kuti my economy as sister bunch in there too. Yes, we're living in hard times. But living in hard times shouldn't be an excuse for failing. It shouldn't. Are you telling me Rwanda of where is the history of Rwanda? You're not strangers to Rwanda. You know the history of Rwanda. But look at Rwanda now. Bamile bakwenza nopanga ba robot yochita attention ku bantu bamwe na coronavirus. Ni chani. Tina fertile land. Tinga kwanise. Tina mna ku NRDC mna ku chita agriculture. What is going on? We had a bumper harvest. I heard nothing about news when you know this year we've recorded a bumper harvest. By now ngatinana bumper harvest. Unga nchapu ino bwede ba 120 we? Nisa church na 120. Ubwede ba 70 kwacha ite kwacha. Njenchi to a bumper harvest. Are you telling me a food basket of 7 food baskets? I'm missing which to understand what food basket is an estimation of being to an amount you'd spend as a family, as a household, an amount you'd spend. Ndalama za munga sebenzese kuti mukagule vakuja kuti mukute per month. Bakamba ati ndalama za metinga kute ngati mukana 5 in family, ndalama za mkuta vakuja vamene mkuja muli 5 in family umu. 5 of you mufunika 7,000. 7,000 muno Mzambia uzacho sakuti is what I'm asking. Where are you going to find that 7,000? Imame mna kujama distinction kuma economics. Mna kupasa ma number 1. Use your skills. Find a way, introduce. Do your homework. Do your work. Actually do your work. Don't just go kunchito kuja. Mungu mvela vamela kuzana. Ndo mabosa kuzana zilivilibe kumutu. It's better bakushwa nchito. Because wazeri kufuna wazomenya nilana for a policy that would have helped the country in the long run than you being a worker who doesn't contribute effectively to production and growth of the country. Because things are bad. Everybody's saying things are bad, but literally, who has 7,000 to buy a bag of meal, sugar, cooking oil, bread, eggs, all the necessities you need? And these are basic needs. By the way, there's nothing out of this world in that 7,000. Could it be bacon? Could it be ham? Could it be could it be my prawns? This is food that you and I eat. My beans, my carpenter, my rape. Every day. Use your education, man. Don't be a backbencher. Don't be a person warming my benches. Kunchito. Because these financial institutions now are not even going to be making money. We don't have money to be saving, to be giving these banks to be saving a kulibe. How are you going to save? Because as it stands now, it means every Zambian citizen is living way above their means. Each and every one of us is living way above our means. Food alone, you have to spend 7,000 kwacha pavakuja. Omuntu fola 3,500. Uzajabwa? Uzalipira branch rent. Tikakamba kunkani ya transport. Yokwela mabasi. Mabasi na yanadura these days. Tilipira 12 kwacha. How are you going to save? Mukasitiza mtiseka to disgruntled youths. We're disgruntled just because we're being milked everywhere, left, right, center. Truth being told, how are you going to save? You get paid 3,500 kwacha. Ugulemo vakuja, ulipilemo rent. Ugule vakuja, ulipile rent. Wikepona na transport. Mwamina musebenza kuma bank, musebenza kuma financial institutions, ma economists bapa unza, munachita mazika, munachita any financial course. Kuli ma financial bodies yamina machita monitor all these programs. Mukangi wa bwanji kupanga ma solutions yamina yazatandiza abantu banu bamuno Mzambia. Why are you failing? Why? Yes, the government may have policies. Yes, the government may plan. The government may do what? But at the end of it all, you and I are the government. My office, but iwe na ine. This is the government. So yet again, I ask my fellow educated people, my fellow intellectuals, makangi wa bwanji kupanga ma solutions amene zatandiza abantu muno mchalo. Why are you failing? And this question is a question for you, it's a question for me. Why are we failing? We have failed this nation, we have failed this land. There is no way a country like Rwanda Mwangankale so up in arms mkuleta chituku mchalo chao. Isameti nankala independent chipitshana kuma 50 years huko. Tikalindwi. Ni chani? Huh? What's the problem? What is the problem? What really is our biggest challenge? Is it that tima yopa kuganiza tima fresh is stuff in family because the banks that we have in this country that have harsh policies for their workers, very harsh. Mulizi but kuchitoka kwa kabla msebenza ma policies amema kuchitirani niyoipa you can't speak up mulizi. That's why I've been to Civikula, because nobody wants to stand up and speak. Nobody wants to bring change. All you want is you go for work 6 to 6, ukakomboka waenda kunyumba wapwelera, kasari kakangena, tavina taibalako, ndani nchoipa. You've grown now, you're a parent now. Can you start thinking responsibly? Start bringing about policies that will help this country. Kuma officers, organizations, my financial institutions. This is a time for you to think, work, look at the demography of the population. Look at their income. Look at who you are dealing with. How best can we sustain these people? You can't be working. Munduma uka kusema umaenda usebenza kunchito kwa kujapanga ma policies ya mesi yapanga sense. Bafuna ba taxing abantu carelessly. Basta brand zima muri ma offices umamene munduma musa na uphold ma laws ayo. Why? It's one thing for someone to introduce an idea. It's one thing for someone to introduce a policy. It's one thing for someone to introduce how something should be run. Boss one anga suggest it's so. Iwe because in the open zira, uchita cost analysis ukamba apa pamene viendera mkachikashita so. Vizachoka so. But you're quiet. You want to save your skins. And that's why there's a very huge gap between the poor and the rich in this country, because the rich just want to pocket money for themselves without caring about the people that are poor at the bottom. Because 7,000 muntu amenankala mkondesko yogura vakuja sacho sakuti. Muntu amenankala mwamandevu, mwabaulen, kwachazanga, mumutendere. Azacho saku 7,000 yogura vakuja vonse kuchiwa kute wese pa nyumba 125. Azacho saku? You want to parade? No, we have bumper harvest. They're disgruntled youths. They were given there's citizen empowership funds. They don't want to go and get citizen empowership. The citizenship empowerment funds. They don't want to go and get that funds. Tose temayitsu amzambiro tasamba takabati mande chenda kutenga ndarama kuja ku youth empowerment fund. Mungakwanisa kutipasa. Mungakwanisa kutipasa imwe mwe pa TV mairemo bamdala. Mungakwanisa kutipasa tonse tanyamuka tiende kuja ku citizen empowerment mzati forest andarama zicha. Don't talk about things that don't benefit everybody. If it's a solution, kama solution manage to mass benefit. What solution needs to benefit 125? Na reason ya meme media kuti no, these youths are not serious. They just want to be on Facebook. They just want to be on Facebook. Yes, we want to be on Facebook because Facebook is the only platform and forum that gives us a chance to speak our minds out. We've created a world. Mark Zuckerberg created a world for us where we can be whatever we want to be. We can express ourselves in whatever way we can express ourselves. Imwe, again I come back. Imwe me mnai kuunza, mnai ku zikas, mnai ku unidas, mnai ku pasa imwe. Mnai ku pasiracha. You might as well should have sat in the back with us. Why were you passing? So that you should be getting paid 20,000, 30,000 and not bring about policies that will improve people's lives. Because the reason you're given a job, the reason really, in all honesty, the reason you're given a job or to run an organization or to run a department is because they want you to run that department effectively for the organization and effectively for your clientele. Your clientele being the general populace of Zambia, which is you and I. Omuntu unapunzira ku school unali kupasa na nchito ofura 30,000 kwacha patukangwa kupeza way out vintu vichipe mchalo. Nishusenza chacha minosenza uma ochelera uma endo statana. Bana wako yo wapunzira pa ma roads park, pa machani apa, pa ma IS, pa machani ma school yo dura se bana watu wazipunza pa machibero basic. Does that make sense? So yet again I ask, imwe munali kupasa ku school imwe munali kupasira chiyani nati imwe munali kupasa ma number 1 ma distinction munali kuja mu economics mu zika mu marketing and finance kaplan mu banking and finance umu. Why were you passing if you are able to control and able to bring about policies that can bring change in this country, policies that will benefit an ordinary citizen? Because you benefiting, you getting paid 20,000-30,000 is that you earned it. But then I too need to benefit because I don't have a 7,000 to be going to Nzigura Vakuja every month in Gura Vakuja 7,000. Nzaicho saku. Nobody in this country kulibe muntu muno mchalo muno mzambi wamena are living in their means. Everybody is living way above their means. Ngati ni muswimi pool tinamwela kudala ku Olympic swimming pool inali hapa. Tinamwela kudala nitumbombo chape tometo asala tuoneke na so. Chipaje mazi muli bantu. We are drowning. And the reason we're drowning is because we have people that are educated and they want to act like cadres. Mufuno acting a down. You're scared of saving your own skins at our expense. Mufuna wantu wakabaka gwe chipo na malnutrition jepo nemu kazibati things are bad simuli kila kwanza vya mchita. Is that what you want? Ngani ba zesko beve there's no need because with zesko namba kudala kubayimba ngani ba zesko beve there's no need. Those are other people that are ripping us off also. Ngati malaiti seli pa fast forward kuyenda ni 100% yolipira malaiti. Dare not complain. Oh no, not in this country. Oh no, dare not complain. Dare not complain to Zesco to say muti endesa malaiti fast. Bataka tabaya juba malaiti kukushati ngani up. Bazimia malaiti your day. So today if you complain about power, tomorrow the whole day there won't be power. Bribing you, telling you keep quiet. Nichani. My educated fellow youths, stand up in your organizations, speak up. These policies that you're bringing forth are not going to help us in any way. What good is a country that is beautiful? Because that they said, Zimbabwe, Zambia again. Zimbabwe na Zambia. Zimbabwe infrastructure, Ichira Zambia, but Lusaka is the fastest growing city and town this side of the equator. Kulipo mena Ichira development, it's fast lane. We're very good. Development wise, infrastructure wise, moneka modern mu Lusaka. In there too. Ndara zaka gomola modern nesija. So papa me namvira njala ile because I'm hungry now. Namvira njala pano nende nikagomole kukuja kutala nije nizakuta. Nikagomole East Park ni gunilume nizakuta. Mungo manga ma Shoprite. Bali munambira mungo manga ma Shoprite. Mungo manga ma Shoprite. Mungo manga ma Pick and Pay. Mungo manga ma Shoprite. Mungo manga ma Chan ma Spam. Vavile mumanga hivyo. Bantu ndalama yo gula kutuba zinge na muja wazigula. Basi chosa kuti. Malaiti ni 100%. Nkani ya mabasi yo kwela mamotoka. Fuel. Oh Lord. Iyo yeveni nangu. Tikambe. Bumper harvest chinali nayo. Oh yes, we had a bumper harvest. I'm sure kuna na traditional ceremony wanavina bantu kuvina ngoma kumvira bwino bumper harvest amechineve. But unga ukalipa mwamba. And there are people that work in these organizations. Banali kupasa ku school. Mukangu organize kamba kuti we're doing too much, we're milking these people too much. Mufuna